Hey, it's Lauren with Bead Box Bargains, and today we're going to take a look at the upcoming items we'll have on the site starting today, Monday the 12th, and they'll be we'll be listing about 20 to 30 a day through Friday the 16th. So first up, we have a couple gemstone bead restocks. These are probably going to be available at beadboxbargains.com starting today. First of all, we have these 6mm amethyst rounds. These do vary a bit in color. You can see this strand's a little lighter, this strand's a little darker, though this batch doesn't have quite as much variation as the last batch that we got of these. So very excited to have these back. They're a nice quality amethyst, especially for the price. We also have some fun Amazonite chips. I love that creamy minty green. They look super beachy, all the little hint of ivory and brown in there. Those are neat. And I'm really excited about these. We have these blue tiger eye back in stock. So these are dyed and heat treated to achieve this gorgeous peacock blue, as it's called. And I just love the way the tiger eye's natural chatoyant banding looks with all these varied blue tones. They're so gorgeous. And we've had these in before. Last time I asked them for more, they didn't have any. So I was thrilled when they reached out and let me know that they had another round of these. So I grabbed those. Next up, we have these gorgeous pink opal faceted cylinder beads. You can see they are gently faceted and they're strung with seed beads in between to help protect against chipping. Some very creamy pink opal with lots of little ivory and black striations and marks, which makes for a really fun texture there. We also have back in stock these gorgeous aquamarine chips. Oops. And this one has just a teeny tiny knot that is not doing its job here, so I'll put those back in the bag. But these are so icy and fun. They're a big, bold chip, so I really love that. Alrighty, so these are some of the things we have back in stock. We also have some fun new things I'm really excited to show you. Okay, so first of all, we've got these stone beads that are known as Blue Sky Jasper. It looks to me like it's sort of like a variation of silver line jasper that's been dyed this really pretty blue. And I love all the markings. Look at that. You've got so many fun patterns in this jasper. And we'll have those in 6 and 8mm. We also have some kiwi jasper or sesame jasper if you prefer. These are matte strands, so they have a really nice icy glow, which kind of, I think, accentuates the pale mint tones that naturally occur in this stone. Okay, so these are a little out there, but I love them. We have these agate window beads. Look at these. They've got these faceted little bubble windows in these bold agate beads. So you've got sort of a semi-matte, semi-gloss finish, and then you've got these bright, shiny little windows. I don't know, they make me think of bubbles. They make me happy. I really like them, and we do have them in 3 colors. We've got this gorgeous dark blue. We've got this super glossy black. Look at that. I love the shine. They're so unique. I could not resist them. We don't have a ton, but like I said, we do have these 3 colors. We've also got this gorgeous like magenta here. And I like how you get the natural agate patterns, although these colored agate have obviously been dyed and probably heat treated as well. And heat treating can help set the dye, and it can also help accentuate the patterns and colors in the bead. So love those. They're really neat. We have some more jasper in an English cut. We have both brecciated jasper and red jasper. So you can see the difference here. The brecciated jasper has a lot more brown and white patterning in it, where the red jasper is a lighter, more brick red color. Both absolutely gorgeous, fun earth tones, and I love that English cut. That facet is so pretty. Running out of space to put things here. Okay. We also have Snowflake Obsidian back in stock. This is such an elegant, classy gemstone. She's got these natural black and gray patterns. And we'll have 4, 6, and 8 millimeter rounds. We also have these lovely blue lace agate pebbles, which are so gorgeous. And this is a natural agate. This is gorgeous, gorgeous light cornflower blue with white striations and patterns. So refreshing. Love that color. We also have some barrel beads, which are kind of fun. These are green aventurine. And these, ooh, I love these. These are fancy jasper. Love all the naturally occurring colors in this fancy jasper strand. And the green aventurine is so pretty. Alright, so we're starting out the week with some gemstone strands, and we'll have some more later in the week, and I'll show you those in a minute. But the next thing that we're going to have are some spacer beads. So we'll go ahead and clear this up and show those to you. Alright, so we have these leaf beads back in stock, which I am really very excited about. They are so fun for the fall. They're just such a great size and shape. I love the little veining detail, and we'll have them in this rose gold, as well as antique silver, antique copper, and antique bronze. Get these silver ones out. Oh, yeah. Look at those. Aren't those cute? Such fun leaves. I am thrilled to have these back. We had them last fall, and I'm happy that we were able to get them this fall too. Another thing that's back in stock at long last are our very basic but useful 3.2 millimeter nickel-free steel spacers. So we'll have these in silver, gold, copper, and antique copper and antique bronze also. And they are just so useful. I love adding a little tiny bit of metal to my designs. We also have some larger round spacers. And these are really nice. They have a nice heft to them. They have a bit of a, they've got a pretty good size hole. It looks like about a 2.5-ish millimeter hole. We'll measure those with the calipers before I list them. But these are just a super useful size here. And I think they're sold by 10 grams. It looks like around 16 pieces. Maybe actually 18 pieces, yeah. But they're sold by weight, so the exact piece count may vary slightly. They are, again, they are nice quality, they have a good heft to them, and we also have them in gunmetal. I've been trying to get some things in gunmetal where I can. So lots of round spacers coming up, just some very basic, but very useful. We also have some great silver spacers. We have back in stock these little bumpy rondelles. And we have a larger version with a large hole. I like these. So you've got those little rounded dots, little bumpy bits in the middle, and you've got a decent hole size on these as well. Very useful. And you get a bunch in that pack. And also, these are some of my favorite spacers. I say that every time we get them in. But these are from a different factory, and I think they did a really nice job. You've got really good detailing on them. Yeah, see, we've got these silver fancy bicones back in stock. And, okay, these are really fun. We have these bold faceted cube beads. These are so geometric, and I think they'll be really cool in your designs. They just have such a sharp faceted look with those little almost like pyramid facets. And it's a pretty big bag. It looks like 20 pieces. And we'll have these again in antique silver, antique gold, antique copper, and antique bronze. Let me show you those. Those pretty. I really, really like these. I'm going to show you the silver. They're so shiny. They're It's just a little bit different than any cubes I've had before. Those facets are really sharp and strong, and I am excited to make something with these. All right, we also have back in stock these little butterflies. They're so cute. They are detailed on both sides. They remind me of sort of like the Hill Tribe silver designs that you can find in Thailand, but these are a zinc alloy, so they are much less expensive. Another bead we have in stock that I wanted to call something out with is this Space 1239, these branch beads. Now it's subtle, and I hope that you can see it on the camera, but some of them are slightly more burnished gold and some of them are a little lighter, like the antiquing process. They just sometimes, there's a very subtle, but if you look closely, noticeable difference in some of the finish on these beads. So these will have a closeout please read tag, and they will be priced extra low as a result. They are perfectly usable, very pretty beads, but they are not, I didn't love the match on the finish. I feel like some of them are just a little deeper antique gold than others. So, and whenever I'm not perfectly happy with an item, I'm going to call it out in the listing. Okay, so the last metal beads that we have are these veil beads, and you get a bunch in here, and they are going to have a little loop there. And you can use that to attach a charm or a pendant to your wire. They've got it, or leather cording. They've got a really nice hole size too, and a fun bumpy pattern that I feel would match pretty well with our other bumpy spacer beads here. And these guys too. I think those will look nice together. But anyway, we'll have these in a bunch of different finishes also. Once again, that's actually a bright gold, and then antique silver, antique bronze, and antique copper. And I also like to use these to make multi-strand necklaces sometimes. I'll attach, if I'm going to make a single to a double strand, I'll attach my wire to the loop there, like my second strand. Anyway, I like veil beads. They make it easy to add charms and just look a little more professional than just stringing a jump ring or something, I think. So got a bunch of those for you. Okay, so lots of fun new metal stuff coming in this week, which I'm very excited about. Next, I'm going to clean all this up, and we're going to take a look at some gemstone and cubic zirconia pendants. Okay, so first up we have some pendants back in stock that it's been a while, but we have had most of these before, I think. First of all, we've got these great silver plated or silver finished brass with gemstone and shell. So we've got rose quartz, amethyst, red agate, and then this black lip shell, which is really pretty. Look at the shine on that. So these are really fun. They've got this great texture around the edges, and just nice oval pendants with a veil attached as well. So we have had those before, it's just been a minute. Another one back in stock is this sun pendant. So this actually has glass, like printed glass on the back. This is not real shell, but it's very pretty and really affordable. So I love the color of this one. I like the sun in the middle. It's just cute. Also back in stock, we've got these fun turtles. So this one is a green aventurine, and this one though, last time I think we might have had a lapis turtle. This one I can tell right away is actually a dyed, looks like maybe a dyed spectralite, but it looks similar, but we're going to make sure that we have the listing updated for that, because they did come from a different manufacturer. But these, we have these two little green aventurine turtles. Aren't these cute? I love this. You got your sea turtles, and this guy might be a sea turtle. Those are less flippery though. He could be a land turtle if he really tried hard, I think. But they're very cute little turtle pendants. I love turtles. I'm not sure why. I mean, what's not to love about turtles really? But anytime you've got an animal pendant that's cute, I cannot not buy them. It's a weakness of mine. We also have this fun sun and moon pendant with a tiger eye cab there. And I'm really excited about these. We have a gorgeous batch of hand-carved leaf pendants. Again, we had some similar to this in last fall. So I was excited to find a good price on some more. So we have green aventurine, red jasper, red agate, fancy jasper, and tiger eye. So you're going to see a lot of variation. We will have variation photos on the listings, probably especially with the fancy jasper. This tends to have a lot of different green, dark green, almost black because it's such dark green, to more purplish, whitish tones. It kind of, I mean, it really does run a whole spectrum of colors. Again, here's a strand of fancy jasper, just so you can kind of see. There's a lot of variation here. Oh, and the mail. Charlie will get that for us. But we've got some cute little cubic zirconia charms too. Look at these. So these are links. Got a loop on both ends, and they would make gorgeous centerpieces with just like a delicate chain or whatever you can think of. They'd be great with crystal bicones. They're just so gorgeous. So we've got this one with a little teardrop in the middle and some marquee shapes on either side. We've got this one that has some like emerald cut and mixed with two little brilliant cut in between. And then finally, this one might be my favorite, though they're all gorgeous. We've got this one that has 5 star-shaped cubic zirconia. Look how sparkly those are. I love these. They're very, again, just very delicate, very fun. I'm going to put this one over here, maybe so you can see them a little better. I don't know if that actually helped, but all right. We've also got some gorgeous hand-carved gemstone flowers. Again, these, I believe we had some similar to this last year. You've got fancy jasper here, tiger eye, and red agate, and the carving on these is so nice. As you can see, the sizes and shapes will vary slightly. They have this petal detail on the back too, so they're sort of like a 3D little flower. They do have a defined front and back, but it's not just a boring flat back. There's carving there too. They're so cute, and I'm very excited about them. Okay, last thing. These are so shiny. So these are man-made imitation opal, but even the man-made stuff is time-intensive to create, and it is so shiny. These are, I believe, resin-based. I think that's what they feel like anyway. And you've got this great shiny layer in the middle. So fun. And that is going to be our selection of pendants for this week. Okay, so up next we have more gemstone beads, and these are super cute. We have these sparkly Malaysian jade rondelles. So these are a dyed quartz and or quartzite mix, and they carry such vivid colors, and I love the fastening on them. Just a note, I have seen these exact beads on other websites that seem otherwise legit, advertised as opal jade. They are neither jade nor opal, so this makes me slightly irritated. But they are actually, like I said, they're dyed quartzite and quartz blend. And if you know me, you know I have nothing against dyed gemstones. I think dyeing stones can enhance their natural beauty or create colors like these that you don't often see in nature. However, if it's dyed, I believe it should be marked as dyed, and you should be paying for what you are receiving. So just wanted to note that because I've seen some confusion out there. We also have these strands, which are spectralite. This is a natural color. These are dyed. So we will always do our best to mark things clearly for you. Here's a larger strand of spectralite. It's so interesting. It's a form of labradorite. It's kind of like labradorite's emo cousin. It's a little darker, a little less flashy, though there is some silver shine in there. So you'll have some spectralite, and we've got a lot of these colorful Malaysian jade rondelles. Let me show you that we have some larger ones as well. These are 4x3. Here are some 6x4. They're just such gorgeous, bright colors. Some beautiful, ooh, look at this yellow gold, some beautiful fall colors in there too. There are so many things you could do with all of these fun colors. And like I said, like, look at these. These are beautiful. Dyeing can create colors that are vivid and not like what you could get. I mean, you can maybe find rubies this color, you know, if you have a gazillion dollars. So I love the different options that dyeing creates, as long as the seller is upfront about the treatments the stone has undergone. I'm going to pull this strand. That one doesn't look, it's got a little iffy bead there. Didn't notice that on the other one, so this one might go in the freebie bin. Alright. Yeah, the free gifts that we send a lot of times are just extra bits and pieces we have left over. Every now and then we'll have a strand like this one where I'm like, that one's kind of blobby and weird. We'll just, someone can use it for free though. I always enjoy playing with different surprise pieces, and I hope that the free gifts are fun for you too. Alright, so these are all these sparkly Malaysia jade, and there's so many different colors and sizes. Goodness, look at that. That's just very satisfying to pick up and play with. So sparkly, all those sparkles. Okay, next we're going to take a look at some gorgeous faceted beads also. So these are, ooh, these are fancy rondelles. So they have facets not just on the edge but also on the sides there. They're super sparkly. They're strong with seed beads to help protect against chipping. And this is a natural sodalite. Gorgeous deep blue marbles. The quality is really nice and the cut on these is stunning. We also have rose quartz. Look at that. Again, just absolutely beautiful facets on those. We have citrine. This also is dyed, and you can tell by the way that the color accumulates and is stronger in the little it's crack is the wrong word, like little inclusions inside the stone. So that is one way. If it looks either brighter on the outside than it does on the inside, or if it has fissures where the color has gathered, that's a pretty good indication that it's been dyed. So it is beautiful and sparkly, and oh, here's a really good example. Look at this. And sometimes, I mean, with citrine, sometimes you can get darker lines through it, but they don't usually look like that. That looks like color accumulation. So they are, but it also means they've been dyed well because it's gotten down like into, it's permeated the stone. So they're very beautiful, very sparkly. Then we have some amethyst. Ooh, look at these. These are really pretty as well. You can see there's some slight size variation in these individual beads because they are individually cut. But I don't mind that. It just shows, it's just a little bit almost an organic feel, I guess, even though technically they're rocks, they're not organic, but you know what I mean. They're stunning. So we've got these pretty, oh, and almost forgot, these red agate. Look at that. So, oh, these might actually be, I think these are actually Botswana agate. These are orange Botswana agate. So these are a natural orange agate. I will double check that when I make the listing before I go promising that, but it looks to me like with these these variations you see here, these do not look dyed. They're gorgeous. Look at that. Also, it's just such a nice cut. You're going to have you have very nice materials. So pretty. All right, so many sparkly things this week. I'm very excited. So these are not sparkly, but I adore them. These are Fancy Jasper, which I say this about a lot of stones, but I mean it every time. It's one of my favorite gemstones, mostly because look at that. Look at the patterns in this stone. Look at all of the different colors you get. It's just so lovely and earthy and fun. And I really like this rectangle tab shape. It feels nice. It's fun to play with. I need a bracelet out of that. Bracelets are fidget toys for me. I sometimes break them because I fidget with them constantly, but you know, it's worth it. Makes my brain happy. And here is some more Fancy Jasper. These ones are faceted. Very pretty faceted rounds. I like actually the juxtaposition of the smooth rectangle tab and the faceted rounds together. Those are pretty. Very, very fun. Okay, so we've got a couple other colors. Actually, I think I went through pretty much just about all of the colors of the sparkly rounds. If I missed one or two, oh, here's a lighter blue. Look at that, so pretty. There's so much stuff on this table today. It's a good week. We got a lot of cool things in. So if I miss something, it'll be on the website. So, but lots of fun gemstones coming up this week. And also, if we get through all the gemstones, we've got some new chain in. Finally, it's been a minute. So we'll take a quick look at that. And then Kelsey's gonna share her staff picks. All right. It's been a minute since we had some new styles of chain in, so I'm excited to get these. These are all going to be sold by 1 meter length, which is about 3.2 feet. Since we in America do not believe in the metric system. All right. So this is a wonderful textured Rolo chain. So you've got the round Rolo links. They've got just a little bit of texture to them, which I really like. And we have this in a rose gold as well, or light gold. Sometimes under these bright lights I have to like compare things to see is it gold or rose gold. That didn't help. Oh, here's a rose gold one. It's gold. It's a light gold. Yep. The studio blinds me at times. Okay, so here's like a nice light gold, since we have using the scientific method determined that. We do have some smaller rose gold chain in, which it's been a minute on as well. So this is just a simple oval chain. I like this textured Rolo. It's really, really fun. Just fun to play with. Another fidget bracelet coming up. We have a bunch of different finishes. We have some classic silver and stainless steel. Ooh, I'm going to show you these because I like these. Look, this is a textured oval, but it's like a really strongly textured oval. I love that. I like the delicate, smaller oval link with the heavy texture. That's kind of fun. I kind of want to use this chain for like a double strand in the front of a necklace and then double up this chain in the back. I think that'd be pretty. Lots of things you can do with chain. We've also got some antique copper and antique bronze colors. It looks like even a gunmetal over there. So this is a Figaro chain where you've got different link sizes and a pattern. You've got one larger link followed by 3 smaller. Lots of fun look. And let's see, what else do we have? We've got a little bit of the Lumicina or Lumicina, depending on whether you're pronouncing it the American or Italian way. Here we go. Little swirly links. Look at that. That is super fun. And just a bunch of different sizes. We've got some finer silvery chain here. Look at that. That's such a cute bit. Despite being small, it still is pretty sturdy. Like it doesn't feel like that's going to break easy, which I like. And then we do have a gunmetal style as well. Again, this is just your classic oval chain, but in a darker gunmetal finish. So we'll have lots more too coming up. I hope we'll get to them. If once we get all the gems listed, hopefully we'll get through some chain this week too. We should, I believe. I hope. We'll see. All right. Well, that's what I've got for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with us and letting me share and play with beads. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. We're going to do our best to have these up on beadboxbargains.com again by Friday the 16th. And now Kelsey's going to share some of her favorite items on the website. Thanks so much for watching and happy beading.
Welcome to Staff Pics. My name is Kelsey. I am a fulfillment specialist here at the warehouse, and I've been here for almost 3 years. I'm going to show you a few of my favorites today, which was very hard to narrow down, but I've got about 5 or 6 to show you. First ones I am absolutely in love with are these super cute cactus spacers. These cactus, they're really in right now, super cool, and these would make a really cute bracelet. Put those in between some like southwestern coral colors, would be really fun. So those are definitely a favorite right now. The next one I want to show you, so these are the Crazy Lace Agate round beads. These, I am a huge fan of earth tones, and these would be really nice. These will go with a bunch of different, it'll match a lot of different things. I also like them because they kind of remind me of planets, if you can see that. Pretty cool. So that is definitely a favorite. The next one is it's the laser cut mushrooms. Everyone at the warehouse knows that if every time we get a mushroom in, that they run and tell Kelsey because I'm in love with them. And this one, I love to make really fun, funky earrings, and I think that would make a really good one. So that is definitely a favorite. The next one, the brass triangle links. So now you're probably thinking, oh wow, she loves triangles. That's boring, but they're super cool. These would also make a fun earring. Geometric shapes are kind of one of my favorite things to make jewelry with. Also a really cool necklace. So that is a favorite. This one, we do have different size of the brass triangle links. This one specifically is the Find 2627. They're a little smaller, and there's about 6 or 7 in those packages. Alright, next one. This one, super cute. This is the brass and cubic zirconia storm cloud charm. This, again, very fun earrings is what I have planned to make with these. They got the pretty stones in them. See the little lightning bolt. That was really cute. And then my last one I chose for today to show you. These are the check glass ripple beads, and the color for this is the cornflower and with the gold splash. I think these are fun. They look like they were spray painted, and they have a really cool texture to them. But those are another one that I'm loving, especially the color. So yeah, that's just a few of my favorites right now. Hopefully they end up being some of your favorites. And thanks for hanging out with me today. Have a great weekend, guys.